Today's video will change your perspective of ECG interpretation. We will discuss ECG from very basics because knowing basic is key factor for interpreting and analyzing it. Do watch the full video for better understanding. In this video mainly we will discuss 12 leads placements and waveforms in different leads. First of all, what is ECG? It is defined as summated electrical activity of myocardial muscle fibers developed during each beat recorded from the surface of the body. This technique was discovered by Dutch physiologist William Einthoven. It is very important to know biophysical basis of ECG to learn electrodes placement in 12-lead ECG. The body acts as voltage conductor and the body fluids acts as electrolyte solution, that is, extracellular fluid transmit the electric current from heart to the surface of the body. And these electrical events can be picked up by placing appropriate electrodes on the surface, and that can be reproduced graphically. Basically, heart acts as a changing dipole, that is, it separates negative and positive charges, and current flows from negative to positive direction. Electrodes which are used in ECG are of two types. One of them is exploring or active, which is applied to the recording points on the body surface, which picks up the current. Another is reference electrode, which serves as a reference to active electrodes. What is lead? It is pair of electrodes, basically a connection between two selected points on the surface of the body. 12 different types of leads are used in the ECG. Now coming to main part to crack the ECG conceptually, the leads are of two types, unipolar and bipolar. In unipolar, out of two, one electrode is exploring or active, so the leads measure true voltage at the site of placement of the electrodes. And there are further two types of unipolar leads, which are augmented leads and chest leads. First, augmented limb leads of Goldberger. Since the true voltage is relatively weak, it is augmented to be in par with other leads, hence the name augmented. These were developed by Goldberger. They are AVR, AVL and AVF. Here A stands for augmented and V stands for voltage or vector. Exploring electrodes are placed at the body surface which are connected to positive terminal of the ECG machine, and remaining two electrodes are used as reference electrodes. How these leads records the waves? We will learn with the example. While recording AVR, exploring electrode will be at the right arm, and remaining two, that is left arm and left foot, are used as reference electrodes. Similarly, while recording AVL and AVF, exploring electrodes are placed at left arm and left foot respectively at that time. Right leg is always used as earthing to prevent external disturbances. Next is unipolar chest leads of Wilson's. Exploring electrodes are placed at different areas of chest and remaining are made at zero potential. There are 6 chest leads which are labeled from V1 to V6. The proper site of placement are as follows. V1 is applied at 4th intercostal space to the right side of the sternum. V2 is applied at 4th intercostal space to the left of the sternum. V3 is applied at the midway between V2 and V4. V4 at 5th intercostal space at mid-clavicular line. V5 at anterior axillary line at the same level of V4. And V6 at mid-axillary line at the same level as V4 and V5. Then coming to bipolar leads. Here, both electrodes are exploring or active type, and one of the active electrodes is connected to the negative terminal of ECG machine and other to the positive terminal, and potential difference between two electrodes are recorded. They are also called as limb leads because electrodes are placed at limbs. Lead 1. It records the potential difference between right arm and left arm. Here, right arm electrode is placed at negative terminal and left arm at positive, as you can see in the diagram. Then lead 2 records the potential difference between right arm, that is negative, and left foot, that is positive. And last is lead 3. It records the potential difference between left arm, which is negative here, and left foot, which is positive here. Now the most important ECG reading conventions. First point is ECG waves in each leads differ slightly in relation to the shape and voltage of the waves. Whenever the electric potential of the heart travels in direction of positive electrodes, a positive deflection or wave will be recorded, and if it moves towards negative electrode, a negative deflection or wave will be recorded. Any deflection above the baseline is regarded as positive deflection and below the baseline as negative deflection. No deflection from the baseline means the isoelectric line or isoelectric segment. Then the height of deflection represents the amount of electrical activity flowing in that direction. That is, higher the deflection, the greater the amount of electrical activity flowing towards the lead. This is the basis of finding chamber hypertrophies from ECG that we will discuss in future videos. The shape of QRS complex in any lead depends on the orientation of that lead to the vector of deployation. For example, if the vector of deployation is in opposite direction, the wave will be negative. And if it is in the same direction, the wave will be positive. And if it is perpendicular to the vector of deployation, then we will get the equiphasic wave. Now look at this ECG and try to observe the points that we discussed till now. First is studied leads and then some ECG reading conventions. First, augmented leads, that is AVR, AVL and AVF. Then the chest leads, which are V1 to V6. And then the bipolar leads, that is limb leads 1, 2 and 3. As we discussed, shape of QRS complex in any lead depends on the orientation of that lead to vector of deployation. In this figure, main vector of deployation of heart is shown. First, observe the augmented lead AVR. Vector of deployation is in opposite direction, so all waves are negative. Now look at the lead 2. Depolation vector is in same direction of the lead, so mean QRS complex is in positive direction. Then observe lead 3 and AVL. Depolation is not exactly same nor opposite in direction, so nearly equiphasic waves are seen. That is, QRS complex have both negative and positive wave with nearly equal electrical potential. Similarly, consider chest leads V1 to V6. This is a wave of deployation which is going towards V5 or V6. So net QRS complex in V1 is negative, which is becoming positive as you move towards V6. Just observe the progression of R waves. And this is termed as normal R wave progression. So friends, this was the small part of ECG basics. In next ECG video, we will cover normal waveforms, intervals and segments. Subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out our further videos. I hope you like the content. Kindly share this video among your friends. Thank you.